A video of a white woman pulling a gun on a Mississippi couple for being in a campground while black is going viral. Now, this is according to the Clarion Ledger. The Campgrounds of America employee, spelled with a K, had pulled a weapon on a couple while they were walking their dog through one of their privatized camping areas. Now, the video, like I said, went viral on social media. Let's take a look.
This lady literally just pulled a gun because we out here and didn't have reservations for a lake that we didn't even know we had to have reservation for. We didn't know, like, the only thing you had to do was tell us.
We didn't know, man.
We didn't know. The only thing you had to do was tell us to leave. We would have left. You did not have to pull a gun.
Well, I'm just telling you, you need to leave.
We're leaving.
Because it's under private ownership.
Well, that's all you had to say. That's all you had to say.
Can't be out here.
Well, that's fine.
Ain't no way will not let you. They was ones that had it.
That's fine.
Campground Cathy. That's a good one. Look, so you saw what happened, right? All she had to say was, hey, I'm sorry, guys, it's private property. If you want to be here, go make a reservation. Would you like, would you like to go to the front desk or something to make a reservation? That's all you have to do. Instead, what does she do? Pulls a pistol. Complete insanity. What is happening? Now, look, I got to give a lot of credit to this couple. For one, keeping cool, because, the lady literally has a gun. She could shoot them at any time. And two, making sure to get this on tape. Because, and the reason this is important is because this is a reality that black people have to go through. At any time, there are people out there that will either call the police on you or pull a gun on you. White people, just because of the color of your skin. Now, you think that if I had been walking through that park with my wife, or maybe even by myself, or walking a dog, that she would have pulled a gun on me? No. No, and I could have been the worst person in the world. Nonetheless, that would not happen to someone who looks like me. But it happens all the time to black people. This is completely and utterly unacceptable. Now, Campgrounds of America did release a statement on this. They said KOA Inc. is aware of the situation that occurred Sunday, May 26th, at the franchise in Starkville, Mississippi. And again, doesn't surprise me, it's Mississippi. KOA is currently looking into the matter and reaching out to all the parties involved. Campgrounds of America prides itself on providing a welcoming, safe environment for everyone to enjoy the outdoors. Apparently, unless you're black. Which apparently, in this lady's mind, if you're black, then you must be threatening. Now, again, I'm not blaming the company here. Even though I despise the idea of privatized campgrounds, they are not at fault. So, nonetheless, right, there's nothing to suggest that she was trained by the company to be racist towards black people. So that's why I'm saying that, right? I think this is another case of bias, right? So this old lady saw a couple of black people and thought, well, obviously they're here to threaten me. I wonder why. Maybe it's because she lived her entire life being afraid of black people, hearing that they're thugs and criminals and all these ridiculous racist stereotypes, right? Drilled into people's heads. Is there any doubt that she is biased or even racist against black people? I mean, is there any doubt that she doesn't believe in those racist stereotypes? From what I've seen, there's a good chance that she does believe all those racist stereotypes. Now, I'm not saying that she's out there with a hood. Maybe she is, maybe she's not. There's nothing to suggest that she does wear the hood, but definitely probably believes in casual racism. And unfortunately, that can get people hurt or even killed. Thankfully, it did not, but it could have. So I think in this case, again, as far as I know, people need to check their biases and then work to actually get past them. As for this lady, look, at the very least, I think they need to have a no-gun policy or something. But if it were me personally and I were ahead of that campground, she'd be terminated. You don't pull a gun on people for walking through the park. You just don't do that. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know how I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent, progressive media.